Alright, good morning guys. So this morning we're going to do it's that time of the year where we can catch cobbies, galjoen, steelies, everything. So we're going to do a bit of a scratching session, but more aimed at cob. Obviously we're going to have some white mussel rods in and that. The water's flat. So in Falsburg we do like a flatter water. They set a swell of about 1.5 meters, it's a bit less. I planned the session to get you on dead low, and we're going to finish up just after 2, which is spring high tide. I think it's a 1.7 meter, 1.8 meter coefficient. So it's a nice and high, it's a lot of water that's going to come in. So I really expect the fish, the cobbies to start biting around about say 11, 12 on that strong push as well. And the gullies, and just let's hope for a good show. The weather's nice. It's a chilly northwester, so it's coming from the back, so it will aid with the casting also. I'll show you guys later on also when the water's very flat. For cob, I don't really use a dingle dangle. They can be a bit finicky, so I'll build the bait directly onto the line, but I'll show you guys that later. So yeah, let's see if we can connect with something. That's it. Low tide. White mussel is a good scratching bait, like a searching bait. Everything chows it, so you get an idea of what's in the water. And then while the first 2 rods are in, I'm going to start building this on sardine bait, and maybe a bloodworm bait as well. This little 4-ounce, little, I don't know what you call this, teardrop sinker. Slightly shorter, little power swivel. Okay. One over in the circle. Alright guys, so quickly, yeah, beautiful sardine. The eyes are still nice and clean, clear. Looks very good, huh? You don't want eyes that's dented in and red, and must still be firm. The fin's looking good, so it's a fresh sardine. So yeah, we're going to do our first little sardine bait for the day. A thin little belly bait on the circle look. We're not going to use a dingle dangle. So, stop and tail it. I'm just going to use the sardine belly bait. The water's not too... It's actually got, it's nice and clean, so I'm going to use that belly bait as a bit of a shine. Sure. There's a little slip over there. Always put your bait back in the box because it's expensive. That's all you do. There'll be your hook, nice and proud. Starting the bait cotton, just secure it. Work it up the line. Right up to the end of the sardine, support it, otherwise it's going to catch the breeze when you cast, and it's going to make it wood in the air. Just to hold it there. And while you're working with the bait, it will start forming, and you want it nice and streamlined. You're not going to clip this bait at all. It's just going to be a normal cast. That's it. So nice sardine belly bait, simple. Nice belly shine, looks proud. Let's go. yeah, I put out a piece of sardine for some carp, but this is obviously a bycatch. But I was aiming for a little area with these sand plumes the whole time. So it's very flat in front of us, just the sand plumes, and yeah, obviously picked us up. This fish about 50 centimeters. He needs to be 60, so we're definitely going to release this one. But yeah, stunning fish. It was a good fight though.
Yeah, it was very good. There we go.
They're really endangered. Unfortunately, some guys that don't give a damn about these, but highly threatened. You only get them in South Africa. Look at that. The white stembros. You have to put them back. For the client, we're going to put this one back. It needs to be 50, it's about 40. Now with Mark, he had a pickup, like a bum and a flat box, and the fish ran with him, and yeah, it reefed him above the leader. So that was a decent sized cobby. Also on the sardine bait, the one I showed you. So we're going to put some more in, obviously, and see what happens. So yeah, the tide's going to start pushing soon. So it should get better at Whoopshaw, but you know, fishing often you'll start with a bang and then it just fizzles out. So yeah, okay, let's go with the beer. Alright guys, so we're going to do a quick, just show you how I do, well, one of the ways I do a prawn bait. So I'm going to keep one big one out, a couple of smaller ones, pop these ones back. So the first one I'll just start with like just a base, you know, 1, 2, very simple. You just want to keep it simple. The head's down, I prefer to have the heads down, like face down and then the bokies buntu. Tied up all the way against the line, firmly. Okay. You can take a big one or two bigger ones. I'm not putting too hard, just keeping it together. And again, the tails, you can squeeze the tails together slightly as well, just to get it more tapered. So, tie it off, 1, 2, that's it, neat little prawn bait right there. See if we can get a steer or white snub nose or young cobby or something. Yeah, so the water is very, very flat at the moment in any case. So the higher the water level rises, closer to high tide, the banks that used to work with shallower banks stopped working because it's now too deep for the wave to roll. So there's no more white water, and we need a bit of white water just to hold the fish around, maybe a couple of puffs of sand. So it looks like Mauritius in front of us now. We lost a very, very nice carp. He ran the client off on his above the leader. But yeah, so yeah, kom ons kyk wat gebeur. Alright guys, so first cast, my second spot move. Beautiful silver carp, sardine. I was aiming for little sand puffs again, poof, in the flat water. This fish is probably about 75 centimeters. Stunning, stunning silver carp, just look at that. Hy het hom in die vinger. Hy het hom in my. Hy het hom in die punt in yours. Okay. So yeah, again sardine, no dingle dangle with the flat water, and he just floorboarded it. So, yeah. So it was our first spot move, and the first cast with the sardine we went on with the carp. The fish is strong, the water's cold, so it fought much stronger than normal fish that size. So again, sardine for the win. Without a dingle dangle, the water's flat. So I found that often the dingle dangle will always impede them to take the bait properly. They want that softer, slimline bait. So yeah, let's see if we can get another one, eh? We're going to go with a little bloodworm bait, little one. Like a tactical move. So yeah, the wind's a bit strong on this side now, as you can hear and see. So it's like a westerly. Gooi plastic in die water. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to make a tactical move. The westerly is making it difficult. There's a massive bow in the line now. So yeah, we're going to, and it's flat, as you can see, flat. Couple of sand puffs still, but we're going to look for some structure like a little sandbank working the whole time. I want something just to hold the fish there. So be it a sandbank or a little reef, it just keeps working as much as possible. Now it's very flat, so yeah, we need something just to find some fish. So at the moment we are losing a lot of fish. It's much bigger fish than what we can't really say we're hoping for. It's big fish. They're getting run off and hooks being popped, and it's just a bit too rough also sometimes with the fish, but yeah, the guys are learning. Like every single cob is just flat box running and plunk off. So yeah, that's all on the normal sardine bait. So they're taking it very hard. I'm going to try it on a dingle dangle, the homemade ones. Just a little 120 pound Dacron, 100 pound Dacron, splittering. Sorry, the wind's very bad. It's like probably 50-60 k's an hour. Okay, so ons gaan kyk wat ons kan maak. Okay, it's a little dingle dangle. Ons kyk gou. Okay, so I'm going to cut the sardine. The heart sits right there, so I'm just going to cut it through the gill plate. It's also in the way. I'm just going to go with little cutlets like that. Three, 5, probably 1, 6, like biltong slices. Just start packing them on. I'll start with the bloodiest part first, and I'm going to close that up with the cutlets. Just wrap it, and while working with it, your hands will thaw it out a bit, and you can just use that to shape it like a teardrop. Beautiful. Nice healthy. That's it, cool. Alright guys, so yeah, very welcome bycatch on the sardine. That's about probably 40 centimeters, so yeah, very welcome on a day like this. Definitely well deserved. Nice one.